This is Heavy Conversation with Bruce and Jody, a podcast where we talk about being a big guy in today's world.
I'm Bruce.
And I'm Jody. Here we go.
Here we go. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. Hey, Jody.
Hey, Bruce. How's it going?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm a little chilly today. The fluctuation in temperature the last few days here in Portland's been a little weird, but other than that, I'm doing good.
It's the magic of Portland. It goes from hot to cold to rainy to you never know what's going to happen next. So even in summer,
it's all right. I enjoy a little rainy, loungy weather today.
Well, it's one of the few things that really changes up our day, especially for those of us who are working from home and staying at home. You don't get as much excitement. So we've gone like a month without any rain, and then it rained again, and there we go. That's our excitement.
Yes. So speaking of you working from home, I'm back at work, but we're going to chat a little bit today about some comfy clothes. What are we wearing at home? How have our style? How has the style changed a little bit for us during the quarantine or whatever sort of working from home we're talking about now?
Sure.
Whatever this is called now.
Yeah. What is it now? It's just, we're still sort of quarantined. I mean, some places more than others for sure.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Depending on whatever phase of working from home or quarantine or shutdown you're in, I think it's really changed how people are dressing for sure. I've definitely noticed that since I have been back at work, what people are buying and shopping for and wanting has definitely changed. So,
what are you seeing? What are people buying?
a lot of people, it's a lot of like basketball shorts, comfy shorts, like sweat shorts, and a lot of t-shirts and like polos. A lot of basics, I think, is what people are really after. Not a ton of like fashion stuff right now. I think there's a little bit of the like floral shirts, like fun Hawaiian prints or whatever, kind of like what I'm wearing. But it's a lot of more t-shirts, like fun prints on t-shirts and polo shirts and stuff like that. Definitely not very much suiting and dress shirts and that kind of thing, since a lot of people aren't at work, and most people are doing Zoom calls or whatever kind of thing, so they're just kind of recycling what they already have. I think that's definitely
being at home. It kind of gives you the freedom to wear whatever you want and just kick back. And if you know you're going to be working from home for an extended period of time, you're just like, okay, shorts and t-shirt it is. And for those of us who work from home all the time, that is something that's just it's always a struggle. You have to figure out where you want to fit within that, because it's nice, and it's really nice in the beginning when you're like, I don't have to put on that suit. I don't have to dress up. I don't have to wear pants. There we go. Perfect. But it's easy to just kind of fall into doing that all the time.
Yeah.
So a happy medium.
Really cool. And I think, like you said at the beginning, it was really nice just to have like really comfy sweat shorts on and a t-shirt pretty much all the time. And then it's like, okay, for even when like we're doing these episodes, I try to dress up a little bit, and I think we've talked about it before. It kind of lifts your spirits. It makes you feel a little bit better when you put your dress clothes back on or dress up a little bit. It doesn't have to be a full suit, obviously, but even just putting on a short sleeve button up shirt can really, since a lot of us, I know for sure me, I was just wearing a lot of t-shirts most of the time when I'm at home, even if I go to the grocery store or Target or whatever, it's just a t-shirt and shorts,
Yeah.
I'm not wearing like my pajama bottoms out in public or anything like that. I'm not.
You haven't gotten to that point.
I kind of draw the line that there's none of that. I think that's a line we still don't need to cross.
Sure.
We can at least put actual clothes on when we go in public. But yeah, putting on a nice shirt once in a while makes you feel a little bit more productive, or at least it does me when I'm trying to get some stuff done.
Definitely. Yeah, it makes a difference. I think that there is a way to for your own well-being to still kind of go through the motions of getting up, preparing for work, kind of, even if you're just
Hmm.
going to be hanging out on your couch or sitting at a desk in your apartment or something like that,
Yeah.
it still really helps you to kind of go through that. And I've noticed that, if I get up and I put on like a nice button down shirt, or I put effort into actually getting ready, I
Hmm.
feel a lot better. It feels like I'm taking the time and putting the effort in, and I feel better. I feel more energized, which,
Yeah.
yeah.
I do know that, yeah, getting in the shower, brushing your teeth, doing your hair, like
Mhm.
just doing that whole routine definitely puts you in like, or puts me in a headspace of like, okay, I'm getting ready for the day.
Right.
Where other days, sometimes even on like now on my day off, I don't even shower. I just am hanging out, doing laundry or whatever
Sure.
chores around the house. And I'm like, okay, I got to go shower, brush my teeth, do my hair, get all that stuff done. But I think you can fall into kind of a routine or a rut of like just wearing the same clothes over and over and over,
Right.
maybe not showering as often or grooming yourself. And I
Yeah.
think that can, maybe even lead to some depression and anxiety issues. But I think getting back and making sure that you're, taking care of yourself, getting in the shower, doing those basic needs kind of stuff is really important to keep that in your routine.
Yes.
Can really help because it's like you said, monotonous every day at home, not being able to leave. So putting that routine into getting ready for your day, and I think it really helps you be more productive and um, kind of ready to conquer whatever tasks, even if it is just binging the whatever new episodes you're going to be watching.
Right.
But I think it can really help you kind of get out of the funk. It does me, anyways.
Totally. Yeah. And I think as far as my wardrobe, the things that I've really noticed that have changed is, I mean, it's also summer, so I'm wearing a lot more shorts. I'm wearing
Hmm. Hmm.
shorts, basically all the time. But it's not like, it's too hot to be out wearing jeans or chinos,
Yep. Yep.
whatever. Or at least I've convinced myself of that, and so that's
No,
where
I
I'm
agree. If I didn't have to wear
at.
jeans
Right.
when I go to work, I'd be wearing shorts all the time.
Yeah, yeah. So having more comfortable shorts is really important. Having
Mhm.
kind of leaning into active wear to an extent, where you've got some good stuff that you're not going to be embarrassed to wear out if you do have to run an errand, or if you want to get out of the house and
Mhm.
go for a bike ride or a walk or whatever. But making sure that it's comfortable, it's stretchy, it's something that you're going to feel good in, no matter if you're sitting on the couch with your laptop or you're actually out doing something. So
Yeah. I
yeah.
really enjoy just like there's a lot of stretch denim and they just make them into shorts. That's what I'm wearing right now. Just some denim shorts that are really super stretchy. And
Yes,
they almost feel like those like athletic shorts or whatever, but they look a little bit, more dressed than just athletic or basketball shorts or something like that.
totally.
Um, but yeah, those are kind of my go-to denim shorts all the time
The
when I'm
nice
wearing
thing about the
shorts.
Yeah, the nice thing about the denim is that, I mean, some of that stuff, that stretch, like, I mean, it's like
Hmm.
wearing yoga pants. It's like
It is almost, yeah.
super comfortable. You can stretch it. You can do anything in those, and you're good to
Hmm.
go. So that definitely works. You can still have style and be comfortable, and that's
Exactly.
really
Yeah, and I
kind of
think
the
that
name of
is,
the game.
yeah, it's perfect. I mean, what you don't want to, you can't ask for more than being comfortable and being stylish. So yeah, stretchy
Yes,
denim shorts is on the
right.
top of my list for even any time of the year, even before all this stuff is being
Agreed.
comfortable and stylish.
Yeah.
Trying to be, anyways.
Right. Right. As far as tops go and that kind of thing, I mean, I've got a bunch of different T-shirts from lots of different brands that I just kind of cycle through.
Hmm.
If I'm just hanging out and I'm going to be writing all day, or doing some kind of work where I'm just going to be here and I know that, probably throwing on a T-shirt and just going to town. I mean, it's just
Hmm.
worth being comfortable and not having to worry about it too much. So that's generally what I'm leaning toward. But if you're watching us on video, then you'll see that I actually put some effort in, and I'm wearing a button-down shirt. Sometimes I'll do that because it makes you feel good. It does, and I notice that for me personally, that those times when I take the time to go through my wardrobe, put something on that I really like, and wear that, I
Hmm.
remember why I like doing that, and it's very easy in this situation that we're in right now to not think about those things and to kind of push that to the side. And uh, just, even if you're just doing it one day a week, where you just take one day that you kind of get a little bit dressed up,
Yep.
obviously still comfortable, but dress yourself up a bit. It's going to make you feel good, and it's worth it for that.
hmm And even the clothes that I'm wearing when I do go to work for at DXL, they haven't really like relaxed the dress code, but I think I'm not wearing my suit. I don't haven't worn my suit or anything like that since we've been back.
Oh, wow.
I'm just wearing my dark denim and then just long sleeve button up shirts. Not, and I don't even wear a tie anymore. I'm trying to show how you can kind of be the in between the like t-shirt and shorts and then a
Yes.
suit, so there's like a middle ground there. So it's
Right.
not, it's still like put together and stylish, but it's not full on suit and then it's not full on t-shirt and shorts kind of thing. So I think it's kind of important to show there's like a medium zone there where you can, depending on your, if you are back at work and going to an office or anything like that, um, to kind of show some variations on a wardrobe that you can hopefully wear jeans and it's a little bit more relaxed. But yeah, that's kind of what I've been doing
Nice.
for
Yeah.
my work attire lately.
It's nice to have flexibility, that kind of flexibility to find that place.
hmm
Because yeah, like wearing a suit right now does feel like, it feels
Yeah,
like
it's not. Yeah, it's not what people. I mean, people aren't shopping for that stuff, so I don't think me wearing that, it's kind of almost off-putting because that's not what people are shopping for. Or there's a few here and there that have special events or whatever that are like, oh,
right.
we put it off this long and we need to do whatever it is. But yeah, mostly it's shorts, and especially lately since it's been like 90 plus here in Portland, lots of shorts, lots of t-shirts
Hmm.
flying out of there. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it feels like beer time.
Okay, yes,
Yes.
please. What do
All
you
right.
got there, Bruce?
Well, today I have a beer that has been around since 1756, 58. If you
Mm,
read this, we're going to say 1756. And it
sounds,
is,
it's a good year.
yes, Samuel Smith's Nut Brown Ale. So,
Oh.
yeah, this is one of those beers that if you go to a place that has a wide variety of beer, like you go to a beer shop that has a pretty decent variety, you're probably going to see Samuel Smith's Nut Brown Ale there. It's like everywhere I've gone, no matter where I've lived, I feel like this is one of those staples that's always around. It's easy to
hmm
drink. Obviously, they've been making it since 1750 something. So
1758.
there we go,
Yep.
1758. So uh, you know, it's not a bad option, and yeah, it's mine for today. And on the back, it has two majestic horses. Samuel Smith's Shire horses, rated
hmm
for local deliveries 5 days a week. So I wonder if that's still the case. Like if they're in
Right.
modern day, they've got like Ned getting on top of the horse and hooking up the wagon and going down the street to drop off beer. I hope so. I hope so.
That's exactly what they do, I'm sure.
Yes, yes. 5% alcohol. It is surprise, surprise, reddish and nutty,
Nice.
and it's a great drinking beer.
It says it's fermented in stone Yorkshire squares to create a relatively dry ale with rich nutty color and palate of beech nuts, almonds, and walnuts.
I will say that this beer to me always tastes, and this is going to throw people off, but this beer tastes old. Like I don't know, not like old turned beer, but like beer that's I don't know been in a cold cellar for a long, long
hmm
time or something. It's got
Yeah,
that
it's
kind
those
of yeah.
stone Yorkshire squares.
Hmm.
I gotta figure out what that means, but yeah.
Whatever that is, they got it in the beer, and it's all right. It's all right. Yeah. What do you have?
Nice. I have a apricot Midwest fruit tart. I'm not sure if I had this one
Oh,
already on any of the episodes from Urban Artifact. It's
nice.
paperweight, and I just had a little sip before we started, and I made quite a face. It's very tart, but it's very nice. I think this would have been a better one on one of those really bright sunny days, not a dreary day, but it's definitely waking up my face here when I drink this thing.
Nice.
Yep.
Well, good.
Ooh, it is yummy though. I was gonna. I'm looking up on the Untapped app. So I'm looking on my laptop. Paper.
Yes.
Yay.
Where we have an entire beer list for every heavy conversation episode. Well, almost every heavy conversation
Pretty
episode.
much, yeah.
Yeah, that if you're wanting to follow along, you want to try any beer, you want to know what beers to steer clear of. Cellar beer may not be your thing. Then
Mm-hmm.
you can take a look at our list, and you'll be able to find what we had, and yeah, go from there.
Well, I did already have this one, so my apologies on a repeat, but it's
Mm,
good. It's an apricot Midwest fruit tart, 3,000 pounds of apricots per 30 barrel batch.
nice.
So it's got a lot of packs a wallop of apricot in there. It's an 8% ABV and a 15 IBU. So
Woo!
it's tart, but it's not like hoppy at all. So,
Oh, there we go. Nice.
woo-wee,
Very nice.
from Urban Artifact,
Hmm.
Cincinnati, Ohio.
Well,
All right.
back to the matter at hand, I would say
Mm-hmm.
another thing to consider is the shoes you wear. Because again, if you're staying and you're working from home,
Mm-hmm.
you don't have to wear shoes all that often. But
Yep. Yep.
it's good to still consider your footwear. So for me, I have some my go to right now is a pair of slip-ons from Tommy Bahama that I really dig. Uh,
Nice.
they are not available in stores anymore, but they
Oh.
were they're really they're actually really cool looking. They're like half leather and half some other kind of fabric, so it's like this brown and blue. Super comfortable, easy to
Mm-hmm.
just throw on and kind of run out with, and that's sort of the name of the game right now is comfort and just something you can grab in a pinch and just kind of run with. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I guess it's probably a few months ago now. I got some New Balance.
Hmm.
They're the Fresh Foam, I don't know, something Hero, HIERRO,
Hmm.
version 5. And the Varsity Gold with Neon Classic Blue. But
Nice.
it's super squishy. It has lots of the foam in the bottom, so it feels awesome when you're just walking around, going for walks or whatever. Um, yeah, and then, I mean, well, I don't remember paying $134, but maybe I did.
Well, it's amazing how much of a difference a supportive, comfortable shoe can make.
Right? And they come in a standard width or a wide. So depending on if you have a wide foot, which a lot of guys
Hmm.
do,
Yes.
definitely check those out. I really, I really like them. They're kind of a bright, flashy. I've gotten lots of compliments on them when I'm walking around. People are like, "Oh, I love your shoes." I'm like, "What's going on?" It's
Nice.
weird when you get catcalled about your shoes
Yeah.
when you're
New
walking the
Balance
dog.
is very good for that. They with the widths, the extended widths, and all of that
Hmm.
definitely
Yeah,
help.
I know that we have wide and extra wide, I think, at DXL. So
Hmm.
there's lots of different shoes.
Perfect.
Excuse me, but
Yes.
having comfy ones, I do need to upgrade my like slip-on shoes. I've had the same ones for quite a while, like kind of my dog walking shoes. Whenever Bucket needs to go out, I just slip those on to run them out. So I might have to check out some new, maybe New Balance. I don't know that I would get Tommy Bahama for the dog walking shoe, but I know I like kind of a casual slip on kind of boat shoe thing for summertime. They're really,
Definitely.
yeah,
Yep.
they're nice shoes.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, I think it's really just, finding that mix between comfort and style. And I think if you do that, you're in a good place. And I did say at the beginning of this episode, no shorts or chinos were comfortable, but I take it back. I do have some chinos that are very comfortable that work for just kind of hanging out in. So,
Hmm.
there are certainly exceptions to the rule, and if you can find things that work for you, then you should definitely go with that. So,
Yeah, it is an interesting thing to see how people's shopping habits and what they're wearing really, I mean, this is a big adjustment for everyone, so I think seeing how people are dressing,
Mm-hmm.
what are people wearing now, it's really interesting to see. People are wanting things that are going to last a little while, that aren't so maybe seasonal with colors or prints or anything like that, so
Sure.
that they can kind of wear it on a longer, more repeat basis. I've noticed that too, that you don't want a lot of too much flashy. They want kind of more basics, is what I've been seeing a lot of.
Right. There we go. I think we've got hopefully we've given some people some options and some ideas, as far as it goes, just what to wear, how to stay comfortable, and how to pull it all together. And, if all else fails and you're feeling it one day, get yourself dressed up and go through the motions,
Yeah,
Just do it.
yeah, getting dressed up for a day that you're doing your work from even if it is just from the couch, it is amazing how much dressing up will make your day feel more productive and just more energized. I
Yes.
definitely feel that.
Cool.
Well, thanks, Bruce. I appreciate you getting dressed up for this episode.
Yeah, yes. I put on the shirt, and maybe I'll do that in the next one. So,
All right.
let's see. Shirt only, no pants. We don't believe in those.
Whatever. We
Right.
don't know what's going on below the shirt.
Exactly.
So, all right. Thanks, Bruce.
Thanks, Jody.
Appreciate it. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Thanks for listening to Heavy Conversation. Be sure to like and subscribe on iTunes or wherever you get your
Podcasts.